His wicked highness, born from disaster, to dominate.
Hey everybody, a new kind of fear here, bringing ya another lovely video. This is a bit of a live video. It's going into my loadouts. Now, I'm gonna do this as quick as possible because every other recording I've tried to do of this, it's been above 20 minutes. I don't want that. So I'm not gonna describe exactly why I use weapon. That'll be for another series, slightly. Not really, but another series I'm gonna do is a series where I analyze a ton of weapons, such as weapons like, you know, this piece of shit right here, or, I mean, that's not too bad, but I kind of want to hold off on the series because the new list of balance changes just came out, and now, I could elaborate on that further, but I don't want to elaborate on something that might be adept for change, adept if that's the right word, inept maybe, I don't know exactly what word it is to use, but I don't want to go over things that aren't even concrete, not in the game yet. So, I might hold off on that series because I have a bunch of other shit planned. But that's gonna happen. So, lightning, going through the loadouts. I hope you don't mind me talking too fast, but I don't want to sit here forever. Not gonna discuss cosmetics too much, just show you the loadouts. So, scattergun, mad milk, frying pan, and these cosmetics. See, I'm very simple. I can tell you stories later about nicknames and such, it just takes way too long. Loadout B, this is my soda popper, bonk, and atomizer loadout. Versatility. Same cosmetics. My fun police loadout always has to be the force of nature, pistol, frying pan. This could be switched between a bunch of different ones. So there you go. And then finally, my douchebag loadout with the gibbous, Longful Loafers, Abominomicon, because you always gotta look like a free-to-play and end up getting a 10 kill streak for some fucking reason. Yeah, backscatter's a fun gun. And blah blah blah. These two are the same. Look at that. We're only 2 minutes in, and loadout 1 is done, unlike the last time. Okay, almost. My lovely little soldier man. Got my godly super juicy dick cannon over here. It's better than yours. You could have an Australian with pro kill streaks. It's better. It's simple. Got the conch, because I'm a little pussy that needs health, and a whip. Got these hats, blah blah blah. My fun police loadout, direct shit, with a nice little buff banner to just add insult to injury with the mini crits. And my lovely little escape plan. I have escape plan on every other loadout. Okay, my C loadout. Sorry about the jump cut. Fucking lag issues. It doesn't let you switch. Black box, you know, crutch loadout. Black box, battalions, backup, escape plan. Same dealio there. And then my little rocket jumping murder loadout with my gunboats and my lovely Liberty launcher. I know I've said lovely a shit ton of times, but I'm going lightning fast here. Trying to. Okay. Pyro, and typically with this loadout I change things out depending on the scenario. This is just stock power jack, but typically I'll switch to flare gun, and I might switch from this to rake, or if I'm friendly, use a home wrecker, water, and friendly neon annihilator, and I might use these two, but very rarely with this loadout. And I look like a demon with these cosmetics. I love it. So there's that. This is my, I feel like being a douchebag loadout with my edgy name I made back in like 2015, detonator, and my back scratcher. So, I'm not a friend to anybody with this loadout. Then I got basically my MVM loadout, but also screw around loadout in pubs. See if I could get some extinguisher kills, use scorch shot, and my backburn. I know I said I wouldn't be describing too much, but some of these do offer a bit of elaboration. So, got my degreaser loadout, everybody has one. You could use pretty much anything melee-wise. Usually I stick to the power jack or the rake for most melees. And then switch between these two because I'm literally the devil. So, there's that. The Demo Man. Go to my first loadout, but this is my fun police loadout just because I could spam a little bit faster than the normal man. So, got my stock loadout right here. Go to my Demo Knight loadout. I'll always switch out with the different shields. Nothing too much there. This is my Flash of the Blade sword. I don't have all the swords in Strange because I'm a Strange collector, but eventually I'll have a Skull Cutter, half Satoichi, Cladheim, but for right now, that is literally all I'm missing Strange-wise. I know, random side notes. That's what happens. That's the price of going lightning speed. Then this is my, tankish loadout where I just pull out a grenade launcher, take my resistances, and pen the masses. So, typically that's how I go about that. Heavy man, I have different sets for him. I got the classic Gru running loadout, but this might change with the new debuff that's gonna, the new weapon change to the Gru that's gonna come out, so. Then we got my Fun Police loadout with the Natasha and KGB, because if I get crits and use the Natasha, it's just evil. Got my little fun loadout here with my Huo Long Heater, Family Business, and a pan. This is kind of just saying, fuck it, there's no medic, and I want to push the cart. Then we got my sneaky loadout with the Quiet Tommy Slav, and the steak sandwich with Holiday Punch, so I can backstab my victims. Got my basic NG loadout with the Rescue Ranger, Wrangler, and my wrench with the nice cosmetic set right here. The hat is because of Kitty0706. He inspired me to wear that. So, rest in peace, my man. Then here's my Fun Police loadout. It's kind of an obvious choice, really. Same deal, except I have my shotgun, and I want to be Walter White, basically. Not because I watch Uncle Dane, it's because I actually like Breaking Bad, which I never hear anymore. Okay, and then this is my regular NG loadout, but with a Jag, just in case I need to speed things up. I may need to switch these around, because A and D, like, it's all separate, and that's kind of an issue. Onto my medic, got literally a pretty basic loadout setup. I use crossbow with almost everything except my C and D loadouts with crits. Well, even still, I use that with Kritzkrieg sometimes, so I switch between each one. But I typically, it's all the miniguns. There's not much that needs to be said, really. So, I wear cosmetics variable to that, so. Got my stock sniper over here with a big-ass hat. Got my Bowman, and he's my favorite. And I usually switch between SMG and Kukri, so. Then I got my Fun Police loadout, but it could be any rifle, really. I mean, if I had a Strange Machina, that'd probably be on there. Then I got my Gibbous loadout with the Wrath of Baron, which is just fucking classic. It's fucking stupid, and I love it. And finally, to wrap this up, the Spy. Got my stock Spy with my weird-ass Handsome Jack mask. And yeah, that's it for that one. And then we got my Fun Police loadout, which is just meta. Meta's just not that fun. It's just like, oh, I win. Whatever. Got my lovely Cloak and Do Nothing, which basically, this gun turns this watch into an Invisi-Watch almost. Almost. It's just there, I feel. And I switch between knives. And just the meta loadout, except with an Ambassador. And I make sure my head is extra noticeable because I know I'm bad with an Ambassador, so I may as well be punished. I'll just show you my taunts in my backpack real quick. That's just my stranges. There's all the taunts. You can pause and look at them and go, ooh, he has that taunt or this taunt. That's not something I look to go into. Blah, 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 blah. That's your lightning fast loadout video on how not to make a loadout video, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that it's lazy, it's just I'm not spending 20 minutes on telling you what guns I use. It just seems rather fruitless at this point. So, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you all have a good day. And this new kind of fear saying goodbye. Well, I guess he's not dying. Let's go see what Spawn looks like.
Giant burning trash heap.
Guy spinning right there, scoped in, heavy, listening to some metal. There's the actual normal guy.